Hi, lovely people. Welcome to today's episode. Today, we are discussing something very, very much important in our daily lives. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to our channel. Let's let's move now. We are looking at personal growth and development. What comes into mind when we talk about personal growth and development? We are always talking about focus on yourself, build yourself, focus on your hustle, build your hustle, ignore distractions, so many things. We say all those things, but little do we know that all these things are looking at personal growth and development. Now let's delve deeper. Personal growth and development. These two are intertwined and they are essential skills towards living a fulfilled life. So as a person, once you focus on your personal growth and development, the what you get from it, I mean the benefits are enormous. So let's look at some key areas for personal growth and development. One, self awareness. You need to be aware of yourself. You need to know who you are. You need to understand your values, your weaknesses, and your emotions. The second one is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence involves developing skills to recognize and manage your emotions as well as empathize with others. So, this is something not too popular but very much important. Emotional intelligence, understanding your own emotions, and once you do that, you stand in a better position to understand others too. And it's something that you need to really, really work on if you want to develop yourself. And the third one is resilience. Resilience involves learning to cope with adversity, learning not to give up, learning to push harder even when things get tough. That is resilience. And the fourth one will be communication skills. If you want to develop as a person, if you want to grow as a person, you need to take communication very seriously. You need to learn how to communicate very, very well, and then learn how to. Communication is all about exchanging information, you speaking well and understanding people as well. So basically, that's communication. And the next one is purpose and meaning. If you want to develop as a person, you need to know your purpose. Every human being came to this earth for a certain purpose. So, in order to thrive, in order to flourish, you need to find your divine purpose, why you were born, and capitalize on that to become the better version of yourself. Now, let's look at some of the things that we get from working on our personal development and growth. Once you focus on your personal development and growth, you develop your confidence, and I need not to say more about this. The second one is you build better relationships, because if you know who you are, you know your values, you know your boundaries, you know what you bring to the table, you would know how to relate to people, and you know how to live better with others. The next one is increased resilience. I've already talked about this, and I wouldn't want to waste too much time on it, but resilience is just not to give up. And then looking at purpose and meaning, I've already spoken about it, and improving your overall well-being. Once you focus on personal growth and development, you your overall being, you become a better person. That's why people are always advocating focus on yourself. And you cannot pour from an empty cup. So you should get something in your cup before you can pour. You should know yourself, you should know who you are, and what you can do before you can even help others in achieving their dreams. Now let's look at some practical skills for personal growth, and this is very important to me. If you want to grow as a person, one, you need to set goals. Set clear, achievable goals for personal growth, and your goals must be smart. They must be measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. The next thing is you need to practice self-reflection. Regularly practice self-reflection. Reflect on yourself. This will make you know what you are doing right, what you are doing wrong, and focus on becoming a better person. Seek feedback. Seeking feedback to gain other perspectives and new insights. This is different from seeking validation. And the next one is develop a growth mindset. Always have a positive mindset. Always aim at growing and become a better person. and take care of your physical and emotional health. Prioritize your health, your physical health, emotional health. Anything that's draining you mentally, stay away from it. That is how you grow to become a better person. And let's look at how you can overcome some obstacles. You need to do away with fear. You need to stop procrastinating. You need to motivate yourself, and you need to avoid being perfect all the time if you want to grow to become a better person. Make mistakes, enjoy making them, correct your mistakes, and become a better person. That's how you grow. You don't grow by being perfect, you grow by making mistakes and learning from them. I hope this has been helpful so far. A very brief discussion, but very, very much helpful. If you want to hear more from us, drop your comments, like our videos, and share with your friends and family. Thanks for being with us.